Hello, and welcome back to XCOM. I'm your commander, the social solipsist, and tonight on the show, oh boy. So when last we left off, we had just popped the Gangplank mission. Now, I had sort of remembered what it was, and I did a little looking up to remind myself since it's been some years now. This might be make or break on the run. Technically, I think we can skip it, or fail it rather, and it doesn't end the game. But this is a rough mission. I looked up just like what the mission was, not what its contents was, and as soon as I read that, oh, it's the final mission in this part of the expansion, I was like, oh, right, that one. So, this could go really poorly. I am not nearly as well equipped this time around for it as I was the last time. I have some very talented soldiers who will probably do very well, but they're going to have to be perfect. Or this will be potentially disastrous. There may be a lot of reloading. There's probably going to be a lot of swearing. It may take a very long time to get through the mission because, as I recall, this mission is extraordinarily long. So this may be either one extremely long episode. I guess you'll know before technically I do right now because you can look at the timer at the bottom. This may either be like a 1 hour video, a 2 hour video, or the mission may be, if it goes on extraordinarily long, I may have to split it up over multiple episodes. We'll see. So, shit. Let's look at... man. Yeah.
Excellent.
Who do we have, and what kind of state are they in? If I need additional equipment, I'm gonna... Okay. So I'm gonna have to look really closely at everybody's abilities and loadout right now, and remind myself who has what, and try and do my best to build the absolute best team possible for the best results possible. So I really want to bring the best of the best. Captains, majors, lieutenants. I want at least one assault. I hope that... Who's out? Okay. I really wish Coney wasn't out, but... here we are. Wait a minute. Oh shit, both of my assaults are out. That's bad. I could bring one of the squaddies, but that's almost not worth it. I'm in a really bad situation. This is terrible. Well, under the circumstances, I think that the game actually already picked the best possible team for me. So the question is this the right equipment for these folks? And the problem is I don't have a lot of options. I could buy a few things from engineering, but I don't know that it will necessarily help. You're not on the team. What's going on here? It's all out of order. Okay, so you have heat ammo, which is great. It's just flat 50% damage, which is fine, but doesn't add crit. I guess heavies don't typically have extra crit anyway, so it's neither here nor there. Question is whether any of these are going to be helpful. I think the answer is probably no. I think rather than debating it too long, I just need to jump in, which sounds, you know, extremely counterintuitive for such a serious mission, but like I think debating it too long is just going to make things worse to some extent. I mean, the two biggest problems here are just that I do not have armor upgrades or weapon upgrades for any of my units. And at this point, there's nothing I can do about it. I could roll it back. I could roll back to a save from, like, you know, 4 or 5 episodes ago and not do the mission that prompted this, but
We look forward to seeing your progress.
I think it's just time to go. I'm just drinking water right now. No drinking right now because it's only just past noon.
We're heading into China for the next operation.
Not that I'm against day drinking, but I woke up really late this morning, which I don't usually do even on the weekends. I usually get up by 7-ish. And today I got up at like 10:30. I don't know. My allergies were terrible yesterday. I took 2 Benadryl before bed, and I think that really knocked me out. Alright, so the battleship is crippled but still active, and the aliens aboard won't be happy to see us. Expect maximum resistance. Mission objectives. Destroying or disabling the power conduits will enable us to bring down the battleship without damaging it. Eliminate all the alien defenders.
Took care of the delivery, but now comes the hard part.
Yeah.
If we're going to set that battleship down intact, we'll have to start by disabling the power conduits positioned across its surface. There's no telling what we're going to find up there, but we should expect heavy resistance from the alien forces manning that ship. Objectives updated.
That's interesting. The filter was different on those lines. The audio filter. Okay, well, I'm immediately remembering this mission pretty clearly, actually. This one's rough. It's gonna be rough. I'm going to have to take it very slowly and be very careful. And it's still gonna probably go poorly. But hopefully we will have time to recuperate after.
Moving to designated coordinates. Affirmative. Moving out.
Okay, everybody stack up before we move in. It's really bothering me that I don't have any assaults. And like I said, I could have brought a squatty, but I just I don't think that would have been helpful. I think it just would have been... Not only would they not have contributed in a typical, useful way as with the specialties of an assault, but also they would have been a liability in terms of their lower health, lower skill, lower will, lower abilities, and whatnot. Okay, remind me which one of you... Who is it that has the, Okay, you have lightning reflexes. Does anybody else have lightning reflexes? I thought somebody else did it. Well, I can't see it right now anyway. Okay. Here's what's up, Jones. You're gonna just pop your head in there. Because it's probably gonna be fine.
Heading there now. That's affirmative.
Okay.
Moving out.
I'm really hoping I can get everybody in without triggering any enemies yet. So basically I'm going to take very small moves. And avoid some of the mistakes I've been making, or well, depends how you look at them. Some of the aggressive moves that I've been making in some of the previous episodes, believing that, you know, hey, I don't need the whole squad to clear out whoever. Because, well, you guys will see. It's just, this mission is not pretty. It's a bad time. It's a bad time even when you're ready for it.
Headed there now. Aye, aye, Commander. Eyes on the prize. Got my eyes on.
Well, just skip your turn then. I don't care. Why must you make me do this? Fortunately, this was not timed. If this was timed, I might just skip the mission altogether. Because it's just all around terrible. Or it would be. It's already mean. It'd be way worse if it was timed as well.
On the move. Enemy in sight.
There we go. It's just two thin men, right? How bad could it be?
The conduits positioned on the surface of that battleship are tied directly into the ship's power grid. If we can disable the conduits or destroy them with explosives, it should put that thing out of commission, allowing us to seize its cargo without the risk of collateral damage.
So those glowing things you see are like teleporter pad things. Not a bad shot, Brown. Let's have you take that shot, actually. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Vampire, why don't you move to the corner here and then... Oh, come on. How do you not have that? Okay. Fine. Okay. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Jones, I want to move you up, but I don't want to put you in danger. It'd be really nice if you could shoot from up here, but if Vamp can't see that, you probably can't either. What I think I'm gonna do instead, just move her up, but to a location where it should be very hard to hit her. Oh, okay. You might be able to...
Aye, aye, Commander.
Let's see. 75%'s not bad. Nice. Okay. That's good. I just want you up to the edge. You're gonna trail behind. And hopefully squad sight should keep you relevant but safe.
I'm on it, Commander.
We're receiving reports of heavy X-ray activity in that area. Enemy forces are likely closing on your location.
What a surprise. Huh. That's interesting placement. Okay. Let's see about taking a shot. That's pretty good. Who else can... That's also plenty good. The question is, who's better on Overwatch? Everybody's got a really good chance to hit, which I'm very happy about. Pluses of having a well-built squad and well-leveled squad. I think you're going on Overwatch. Jones, you're also going on Overwatch. I don't believe there are any missions, or there may be like 1 or 2 specific missions where there are endless spawns, but I don't believe this is one of them. We're gonna move you up just a bit,
Moving to position.
and then put you on Overwatch here.
On Overwatch.
And Vampire, you're gonna also move up. I know you're sniper rifle all day, but for some reason your vision always seems... Oh, really? Okay. Well, if you can make that shot, I'll at least give you the try. Nice. It's a good team we've got. It's a good team. I'm actually, I mean, not to, you know, jinx it, but I'm feeling pretty good about how this is going thus far. Everybody's making good shots. I'm trying to remember actually whether the first round of weapon upgrades, because I think that's what I had the last time I ran this mission. I'm trying to remember whether they actually have worse aim than the conventional weaponry. I think they may. Obviously more damage, but... Okay. All of this is going to be
Double time.
played very judiciously. I don't want any risk of a dumb mistake,
I'm on the move.
meaning a death. So everybody, nobody's pushing out farther than they can reasonably do. Nobody's jumping into pits. Sledge, I'm gonna leave you there, and when we've cleared this room, you will be the one to jump down and do that. But you're not gonna do that now. Not for some turns, in fact. Just avoid any possibility of getting surprised, basically. Zhang, you are going to go down here and cover from a different angle.
Heads up, boys and girls. Intel suggests hostiles are headed right for you.
That's okay. I feel like I have my angles pretty well covered. I'd like to believe so. Boy, if you make that, I'll be very happy. I really don't think that guy should have cover. Well, I mean, obviously I don't think he should have cover, but like... Okay, unfortunately, Jones, you do not have lightning reflexes, so any movement up there by you is going to be a mistake. So what is the penalty on... If you've got a 100% shot right now, what is the theoretical penalty on reaction shots? And is there an... There's got to be another one, another sectoid around here somewhere, right? I mean, that doesn't mean we should leave him alive, but it's worth noting. Okay, Overwatch again. Overwatch again. Brown, let's have you move up first. Because at least you have lightning reflexes. If anybody else is around here, I feel safest having you up and about for coverage. Should I get up there? That's really risking the next room. Just gonna cover Overwatch again. I'm gonna put Shilong up here. Sorry, not a teleporter, a jump pad. That's what it is. Okay. Moving right up. And I actually don't know. It would really be nice to have like sight cones so I can tell what she can and can't cover. Because in theory, it looks to me like she should be able to pop over that cover and see all of this, right? So, especially for Overwatch purposes, just knowing what and where is going to be fired upon, but something tells me that actually may be an intentional omission so that they can fudge the combat rules a little bit. Like, not, you know, in a malicious way, just a, like, nice... just, you know, you don't want to necessarily, when you're designing anything, games or otherwise, you don't want to tell anybody how everything works, or either all the mystery is lost, or, you know, it doesn't give you the freedom to make changes or make, you know, tweaks when you need to. I've been dealing with this as of late in terms of trying to guide at work, trying to guide some of the... this might not be great. Who else has... Maybe I should just have her retreat. I don't think that's going to... I think that's going to be more of a problem if I move somebody up there. Wait. Really? Holy shit. Atta girl. That was awesome. That doesn't seem like it should work, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. So do I retreat or do I take this shot? Shit. Well,
No, wait, I just got hit.
that may have been a pretty substantial mistake. I guess time will tell. I've been trying to guide the direction of some of our public-facing documentation to, and you know, avoid being too specific about certain things because it just isn't necessary. Nobody needs to know that level of detail, and it, you know, boxes us into certain things that we don't need to box ourselves into. It's only of our own doing, basically. That probably doesn't make any sense to
Moving to position.
anyone without context of what I do. I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna wait.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Of course, you can't take that shot. Shit. This is why I need an assault. I need somebody to jump up there and take control of the situation. Well, we'll see how it goes. Can't believe that.
Just received some intel that hostiles are advancing on your location. Ready up.
I can live with that. Not happy about it, but I can live with it. Nice. Okay. Let's move you up into a better position. Where do I need to be to negate your armor and not put you in further danger? You know what? We'll deal with you last. That's a pretty good shot. We've got one more sectoid after... If I kill this one, I've got one more sectoid. No, the other one's dead already. Okay. Good, good, good. This is fine. As much as I am sort of leaving Sledge behind, I think that's okay.
On my way.
At least for the moment. Unfortunately, cargo's now boxed in by poison.
Heading to that location.
But I think we should be okay. Who else has turns? We'll do that next turn. Oh, Shadow's still all the way back here. Alright. Let's move you up. I'm trying to remember if there was something I was talking about that I didn't finish the thought. I think I finished my thought, but
Heading out.
apologize if I didn't.
Roger that. Overwatch. Aye,
That's fine.
aye. Aye.
Okay. Actually, we're gonna take one more turn. We're gonna take one more turn before we pop these conduits.
Those gates.
sure you will see why momentarily.
Covering now. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Okay, let's have you reload. Oh, is that your whole turn? Alright. I would like to heal her up.
Back in. Eyes on the prize.
Okay, poison has cleared, which is great. Brown, I need you to heal yourself. Then everybody's going to pop Overwatch again. Does this go down? Yeah, it does. Okay. Let's put you in this cover. Jones, you're gonna move up on this point. We're gonna pop these at this. Are we gonna pop these at the same time? Maybe we're not. Maybe that's asking for trouble. Well, I'd like to be ready at least. No, no, I take it back.
Scanning.
Eyes peeled, Strike One. Opposition is headed towards you.
Okay.
Hostiles approaching
What
your
are we getting this time? Okay. Nice. Very good. That's what I like to see.
Adjusting sights.
You know what? That's okay. No t- What? That doesn't make sense. You just shot at him. Fortunately... Really? Only 3, huh? Waiting one more turn. Wait, how do you not have... come on. You fudged that other sight line. You can do this one. Boy, I would like to know where the vision's gonna end up. Oh, now, wait, what? I literally tried to have you shoot earlier and you said you couldn't. What changed? Elevated... Oh, that's the penalty for them. Why do I only have a 79 on that shot? What? Why is it... It's not distance, it's not cover. Well, I guess you're gonna back up and reload then, because I don't like the idea of you being in danger.
Reloading. I'm on the move. On Overwatch.
Overwatch. Overwatch. Come at me, dude. Yeah, fuck you. Okay. Alright, we're doing alright. Let's do a safety save. Even though we've got all these auto saves. Just don't want to be caught out. Alright.
Whatever you just did seems to have stirred up the Hornet's nest. The aliens are going to throw everything they've got at us to protect that ship.
They sure are. Unfortunately, they've got quite a lot to throw.
10%. Moving out.
I don't know whether they're going to pop this turn or wait a bit, but I don't feel like finding out.
Need to ask twice.
Or risking finding out the wrong way, I should say. Interesting. Well, we could pop this conduit this turn, but then I still have to take... It's going to be at least 2 turns to move everyone forward. And I would rather, as usual, err on the side of caution on this. So, we're just going to move everybody up, 1 turn at a time.
Headed there now.
Moving. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Okay. Brown, you get up next to the thing. Technically, we can shoot these things instead of getting up to them, but it's still a bit of a gamble.
I'm on the move. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
And it wastes bullets. Not that I'm... You know, it wastes shots, I should say. Shots, in the magazine. Let's just have you reload, speaking of which. Shilong, you get up there for more forward coverage.
Got it covered. That's affirmative. Roger. Got my eyes on.
Still want to cover the back. Don't know who will pop where. I'm shocked that we're not getting more attacks on us. But that's okay, I guess. Out of curiosity, does it have to be done with explosives? Maybe maybe they have to be blown with explosives. Okay. Let's pop it then.
That conduit is down, but it might be faster if our troops just hit the others with explosives.
This is not about fast, my friend. This is about
I'm on the move.
being careful.
Affirmative. Covering now.
No soldier left behind.
I'm rolling. Hostiles.
Shit. Yeah, this map has a lot of weird sight lines.
I'm on the move.
Can anyone fire on him?
Got it covered. Solid copy.
This is the downside of, well, I guess it's not applicable here necessarily, but nobody in the outfit has suppressing fire. It's just not an ability that anyone of any class has gotten at this point.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. Lieutenant. That's affirmative.
Keep to this edge. Okay, let's look at where these doors are. Want to keep everyone protected as possible. Do I dare open the door? Let's wait.
That's affirmative. Roger that. Time to motor.
I think we'll pop these doors on the next turn. Now remember, kids, we're only at 2 out of 6 conduits down. So that should give you some idea of what we're dealing with here.
On the move. Roger. I've got my eyes on. Moving to Overwatch. Verstanden. Unterwegs.
Well, that doesn't seem fair. How can somebody shoot at me that I can't shoot at? And with a plasma pistol of no less. What have we got? I think it only makes sense for me to move up, but let's pop this other door since it takes no turn and see what's on the other side. Again, this is where I need an assault to just sprint up there and blow him away with a shotgun. I think if I move here, she should be safe from the other one, at least in a temporary. I guess this is probably the better option, isn't it? Because that way, unless somebody comes down this hallway, she's at least in half cover. That said, let's have Brown do it, because as a rifleman, less penalty for all the other stuff. Oh, that's right. Oh god, these fucking things. Okay.
I'm on it, Commander.
Careful, careful, everyone. Careful, careful.
Yes, so.
59 is not terrible, but it's not good either. No, it's pretty terrible. I don't know what I'm saying. Sort of wish I had given her a scope, improve her aim. There's no way for me to negate his cover this turn. You know what? I think the right thing to do instead is to back away from the door and just pull myself out of a risk situation. Nobody else should be at risk.
Ich hab alles im Blick. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
I swear she should be able to see that, but
Hostiles are headed your way.
as long as she's not going to get fired on, I'm not going to complain. Hopefully somebody else will also get a shot, but I don't think so. Shit. Well, now might be a good time for a rocket over to there, because it will take out both those guys. And are they on Overwatch though? Where's my other... Okay. That'll do all three.
Target locked.
Power conduit is disabled, but you've got 3 more to go.
All right. So here's the dilemma. Only one of them is poisoned right now. But if Brown doesn't move back, even if Brown does move back, she might... there's a possibility she's gonna get poisoned right now. Okay. She didn't. That's good. But it puts me in an awkward situation in terms of fire coverage. Pistol cover is better than nothing, but it's not great. That doesn't count as cover at all. Who else? Alright, if I pull you up... Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. You're going to move up here and cover the door.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
Cargo, you're moving up to the central hallway. Sledge, you're gonna cover the other side of this door. And Overwatch. Brown, you're just gonna wait a turn, and hopefully you should be good on Overwatch, and on the next turn, or on this turn rather, you will unpoison... Oh, it cleared already. Do I take that shot? He's on Overwatch. Okay. Good, good. Okay, so actually, if we compare... Yeah, okay. You're gonna move up to here.
To that location.
You're still poisoned, but Brown is gonna move up and heal you. That is her last heal kit, but I don't want to...
Man up and get back out there.
I don't want you to take another... Oh, you know what? Cargo was close enough, she could have done it. That's okay. That's okay. Because Brown is sort of more assault-oriented in her abilities already anyway, so...
Moving to position.
Having her be out of medkits... Hold on, just... Oh, Cargo only has one anyway. So I guess it's a 50-50 shot depending on placement anyway. They both only had one. We've been very limited in our damage thus far. I believe Brown took that shot at the beginning of the... like in the first room, and Qilong got poisoned. But beyond that, I don't think we've taken damage. No, it doesn't make sense to move up. Oh, here we go. Cyber Disc. I mean, I'm glad we're getting these early shots on it, and some of them even did damage. But this is a This... yeah. This is bad. I knew this was here. I just didn't know where. I'm super glad that these, that it's like at half health already, though. Oh my god. Oh, this is bad. Fuck. Oh, shit. Okay. So. Cyber discs are... Oh, shit. She's out of shots. Cyber discs are terrible. They're incredibly powerful when they are folded like that one was at the beginning. They are hardened. They do not take crits, I don't think, at least in their folded state. And when you kill them, they explode, like full-on detonate. So Sledge has to move.
Heading to that location.
I actually don't know whether, if I kill it, am I able to stabilize Vampire?
Weapons empty. Can't engage.
I'm gonna need you to pull this one off. Come on, I believe in you. Good. Nope, Wang was killed. Fuck. How do I deal with this? I think I have to roll back to before it popped the door. I suppose I could... No. If I run cargo in to stabilize her, as soon as she's stabilized, she still has to take another turn before she can move again. Cargo can't move. They both die. Fuck. Let's go back one and see where we're at.
Watch the side. They got me flanked.
Yeah. I've never seen the Cyberdisc in this area before. Oh, come on. Fuck you. Yes, I am just going to reload to make this stupid shot. Good.
X-ray neutralized.
And then I'm going to make a hard save. Usually the Cyberdisc shows up in the one of those big areas. In fact, I thought we were going to see it in that first room. That's part of why I was playing so carefully, is because I think the first time I played it, it showed up in that first room. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Assuming it's not going to change its spawn.
I'm on the move. Begebe mich auf Position. Verstanden.
boy, how do I handle this? You're still poisoned, right? Yes. I'm actually gonna move you up. No. No, I'm not. I'm pulling you back here.
Come on, time to cowboy up.
I'm not sure what that means. Do I dare have them poke their heads inside? I suppose it won't.
Covering now.
I don't think it'll matter. I probably should have reloaded. But let's see how this turns out. Well, it turned out worse. Yeah.
Missed the target.
At least we are not, it's not standing on anyone. That was my biggest concern. Wow. Fuck me. Sort of regret doing the heal. I thought about that. I thought about whether I should save the heal kit until she was... So here's the problem. Every time you hit it in its unfolded state, it folds again, and then it's hardened. So if we look at its... Yeah. I don't remember if that actually means you also do... There's also less... if it's also a damage reduction thing. I believe it is. But I'm curious. It doesn't say that, so I'm not sure. Boy, this is a bad situation. You really have a 45% chance of a critical on that. Even against a hardened target, I guess... That's worth trying. If you can make that. You... fucking legend. Whew. Wow. Okay, that could have gone worse. Could have gone better. But it could have gone worse. Unfortunately... Unfortunately, she is still very wounded and basically going to have to be extraordinarily careful for the rest of this.
Let's do this.
But in the grand scheme of things,
Moving.
I'll take the small blessings.
On Overwatch. Good to go. Got it covered. Moving out.
I say that, but I'm still playing her like she's not wounded. Okay. Hossman, you're gonna be the one to pop this thing. I think. Who's over here? Wang and Sledge. Okay. Sledge, you're gonna move up. Wang, you're gonna cover her. How far up does this go? Is that actually maneuverable positioning? I think it is. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with that next round. Do I try and heal? You know what? Yeah, I should heal Chilong. I don't like using the last of my medkits, but versus gambling on one-shot killing her, I'd rather do it and postpone that risk. The only thing that means is I can't, I can no longer revive anyone if someone goes down. But my hope is that that's a risk we don't have to concern ourselves with, basically. That my
Heading to that location.
planning avoids situations where that should be even necessary.
X-rays are making their way to your position.
Who the heck can see that? Okay, Muton.
Heading there now. Reloaded. On Overwatch.
You'll reload the next round.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I'm gonna have you go up and over, but in the meantime,
On Overwatch.
everybody just be real careful, please.
Enemy auf Position.
Come on.
Hier auf Safe-Posten.
Just move you up a little bit so you're in that cover on a technical basis. And Overwatch as well. Let's see if anyone charges in. If we could kill the Muton before he becomes a problem, that would be great.
Okay.
Do I dare open the door? Do I dare move Vampire up? We can move her that far up, right? She shouldn't be able to be shot at even if she's seen momentarily.
Got it covered.
Oh, but Sledge is on her own by this door. I believe in Sledge.
On Overwatch.
Okay, here's what this is how this is gonna go instead. I've rethought this. You're gonna move up. You're gonna cover this. Brown. You're going to... Nope. It's gonna be you, Jones. You're gonna come around to the other side. I want one heavy and one support on each of these doors.
Headed there now.
And if it takes 1 or 2 extra turns to do, so be it.
Covering now.
Yeah, fuck you. Perfect. And we can pop the, sectoid at the same time, which is just great. And after that, she can reload while
Out of ammo here.
Chilong covers her. You're gonna take one more turn in Overwatch. Overwatch. I could have switched her to the sniper rifle. Oh well.
Overwatch.
Jones, I want you up on this door.
Time to
ASAP. I think we have one more sectoid we saw but hasn't moved, probably. Okay. Nope. Where's Brown? Brown, come here. Okay. Gonna come here.
on the move.
You're going to reload.
Let's rock.
Let's rock, baby! I'm watching too much Salty Bet. Oh, you should reload as well.
It's killing time.
Well, that's technically true, but
Reloaded.
let's switch again. Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize.
Okay, pretty much everyone is reloaded or has a mostly full clip. We're ready to pop this. You know what? No. Ooh, boy. Okay. Let's do another save. I think we're close enough to the end that I don't want to split this up, but this is going to be a longer episode. Unless this last room goes fucking terribly.
Pop the mig.
I wasn't sure if I should bring her up here or not. Maybe I should have. But for the moment, we'll have to do this. Let's actually have you guys pop your door. See who else is here. Okay, we now know the locations of the last 3 power conduits.
That's affirmative.
It's funny because the objective just says destroy or disable all the power conduits, but not kill all the enemies, which was part of the original objectives. Maybe everyone's dead? I don't think it ever said that, though. I don't see any more enemies. We might be okay.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. Headed there now. Roger. I've got my eyes on. Copy that. Moving to Overwatch. On Overwatch.
Next turn. That's risky. That's why I shouldn't have done it, but
We've got hostiles.
hey, whatever.
Stay frosty.
Yeah, somebody's gonna kill you. Bad news. Nice. They even knocked him back far enough that he's not in the way of this hallway. Okay, we're actually not gonna pop these all at the same time.
Another conduit down. You only need to deactivate 2 more.
I'm on it, Commander. Eyes peeled, Commander. Overwatch. Aye, aye. That's affirmative.
Let's just get up on these things and cover. I'm hoping there's nobody on the upper levels here, but I'd be kind of surprised. Oops, that's shit, wrong button. Okay.
Heading to that location.
I need you not to get shot, okay? Let's be clear about this.
That op zone is about to get hot. Hostiles are inbound to your location.
Oh, come on. That's not fun. Good. Alright. I wasn't sure if she would get the shot or not. It seems to be inconsistent whether or not like the appearance of a new enemy that doesn't move and either doesn't do anything or immediately goes into Overwatch, whether that triggers reaction shots or not. I don't think the changes or whether or not there's a reaction shot has been consistent. I don't know if it's dependent on the enemy or...
Down. Only one more to go. Take that out and the ship is ours. Nicely done, Commander.
All right.
That ship is now
You know what?
officially under XCOM control. Although I don't think it will fit in the hangar.
Under the circumstances, that could have been so much worse. I think we only have 3 wounded, only 1 seriously wounded. In fact, we may only have 2 wounded, because the armor may have covered the 3rd. Yep, only 2 wounded. Awesome. Sort of disappointing that... Okay, well, let's see. So Brown is sort of our merged assault class. You don't have smoke grenades. Oh, no, you do have smoke grenades. What am I talking about? Increased area of effect. Further increase unit's defense. These are both really, really handy. I don't know. They're very situational. Plus 20 will and a 10% critical chance in the cloud is obviously very handy on its own. On the other hand, having greater coverage on that is also super helpful. I can pick that later, right? Let's see. Jones didn't level up. Okay. I'd be nice to know what she's got, but okay, under the circumstances, 2 reaction shots, deep pockets, all limited use items in your receive 1 extra use, and she's got in the inventory, right. The question is, does combat drugs affect for Overwatch as well? The critical chance? Probably not. I don't think there's any... No, I get there is a chance of crit on reaction shot. Increased unit's defense by 20. The combat drug seems to be more for like the run and gun type of player, and well, occasionally I am, but I try not to play that way. So we're gonna go with dense smoke. Sledge, what have you got? Okay. You're all the way up to Colonel. Congratulations on your promotion. Makes you just below me, which is A-okay, because you're really holding this shit together. 1 additional standard rocket, or additional damage based on weapon tech level, suppression, and all area of effect abilities. All area of effect abilities. I have to look this up. Hold on. I need to know which ones that means. My controller's also blinking at me, telling me it's about to die. Okay. Heavy class. The additional damage is 1 point per weapon tech level. This goes from 1 damage with the LMG, 2 damage with the heavy laser, and 3 damage with the heavy plasma. Mayhem also increases the damage output of the rocket launcher and blast launcher by +2 and +3 respectively. Does not increase the damage output of grenades. So it's very helpful, but maybe not for her. Additional one. Rocketeer is, I mean... Additional damage. Maybe this is better purely based on the amount of damage for her main weapon. Maybe I should just ignore the second half of that. As handy as Rocketeer would be... Yeah, I mean... Yeah, we're gonna go with Mayhem. An additional +1 damage just with this weapon is good enough for me. Okay. So, will to survive. Reduces all normal damage taken by 2 if in cover and not flanked. That's extremely good. Increases area of effective suppression in all rocket attacks. Ooh. Immunity to crit. Boy, those are both awesome. Area of effect. Hold on. I need to check that too. Does that mean that her rockets just become enormous? Let's see. Danger zone's tile radius AoE size increases transformative, effectively extending the rocket's reach. Grants effective reactive fire against. Wait, what? Fire rocket, shredder rocket. +2 tile radius. The base tile radius is raised from 4 to 6. Increasing the effective area from 16 to 36. Yeah, that's really substantial. Rocket's effect from a moderate 11 by 11 target area to a large 13 by 13. Well, it is a bit of a waste because she doesn't have suppression, which I sort of regret. Reduces all normal damage taken by 2 if in cover and not flanked. I think we're looking at her being pretty much a, like, all damage all the time kind of build. So I think Danger Zone is the way to go. And we'll end up giving her the extra rocket as well, probably. Okay, so we got 3 new things to research, which is great. Plus a bunch of stuff, a cyber disk, which is great, chrysalid, which means I might be able to actually build some chitinous plating, lots of Illyrium, lots of alien alloys, lots of weapon fragments, and a bunch of unbroken stuff, and 2 fusion cores, which I don't know that we've had any before. Maybe we have. And we got 2 scientists and 2 engineers.
Remember, we will be watching.
Yeah. Well, all in, pretty happy with that. Could have gone better, but not by a lot. That cyber disk really picked the worst possible place to show up, but I'm glad we found an alternate way of dealing with it, even if it maybe was a little cheap. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, next time on XCOM, we've got a whole bunch of stuff that we're anticipating. So, yeah. At least now we can breathe a little easier.